Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Well, students, we are going to discuss about future perfect continuous tense today. What is future perfect continuous tense? The future perfect continuous tense, also sometimes called the future perfect progressive. It's a verb tense that describes action that will continue up until a point in the future. The future perfect continuous consists of will plus have been plus verbs present participle, that is first form with ing, or verb root with ing, that is present participle. How will you recognize this sentence is from present perfect continuous. It will be helpful for you to learn translation. At the end of Urdu sentences there comes से हो रहा होगा, से कर रहा होगा, से हो रही होगी, से करते रहे होंगे, means time is given that from this time something is going on. So we will learn about how will you solve this, because it's not ordinary or that normal or simple continuous, it is perfect continuous, and if perfect continuous is there then time is given. Fine. So if it is plural, so there will be at the end of Urdu sentence होगा. So वो 3 दिन से शरारत कर रहा होगा, लड़का 10 बजे से गाना गा रहा होगा, वो शाम से नहीं खेलते रहे होंगे, क्या तुम कई दिनों से सोचते रहे होगे, etc. Then rules for perfect future perfect continuous tense, that is subject plus will or shall, that plus have been plus first form of verb with ing and object and since or for. Examples are in front of you. I will have been doing my work since noon. I will have been doing my work since noon. Now from noon or from that time which was started at noon, the work has been continued. So if the task is continued from some specified time, then we use since with it, and it is future perfect continuous tense. If negative sentence is there, then not will be added after will, not after have. It's a common mistake. The students mostly use this mistake, that they put not after have. Have is always with after will. Fine. You will not have been sending me a letter for 2 months. Now 2 months time period is given, so we have used for, not since. Will Salma have been stitching a new dress since Thursday? Now Thursday is the starting point, starting day. We know from Thursday it started. We did not know at which time it was stopped. So if the time period is given, then for, then if starting time is mentioned, then since. Who will have been knocking at the door? If any question word is there in interrogative sentences, then will be after that question word. See the example, that is who. After who we have written will have been knocking at the door. What is the difference of since and for, and where will you use since, where will you use for? Use of since is if the starting time is given, then since is used. For example, she will have been washing clothes since morning. Now we know it started at morning. Since morning it is started, so since is used. We shall not have been sleeping since noon. So noon is the starting point. Will you have been teaching there since 2012? So time, starting time is mentioned 2012, so since is used. Then use of for, if time period is given, then for is used. For example, she will have been washing clothes for 2 hours. Fine. For 2 hours. 2 hours time period is there. After 2 hours it was completed. We shall not have been sleeping for 30 minutes. 30 minutes time period is mentioned, so for is used. Will you have been teaching there for 6 years? It means 6 years time period we are given, so we have used for. So in this way you will be able to solve your verb exercises. You will recognize where you will fill for or since, and you will be able to learn your translation.